Could the Philippines and Taiwan be secretly preparing for a joint stand against a common adversary? This is the alliance China doesn't want you to know about. The Philippines and Taiwan are feeling the pressure. Both have territorial disputes with Beijing. Both are looking for ways to protect themselves. There are whispers of a secret military alliance. This alliance could be a game changer. The Philippines and Taiwan have a lot to gain from working together. They face a common threat, they have complementary military capabilities. An alliance would send a strong message to Beijing. It would show that China cannot bully its neighbors with impunity. The idea of a Philippines-Taiwan alliance is still in its early stages. However, there are signs that the two countries are moving closer together. They are increasing their military cooperation. They are sharing intelligence. This is a development that should be watched closely. It has the potential to reshape the security landscape in the Asia-Pacific region. The world is holding its breath. The stakes are high. The future of the region hangs in the balance. The geopolitical landscape of the Asia-Pacific is shifting. The region, known for its economic dynamism and strategic importance, is now at the center of a great power competition. The balance of power is being tested and alliances are being redefined. China's rise is the defining factor. Over the past few decades, China has transformed itself from a developing nation into a global superpower. Its economic growth has been nothing short of miraculous. Beijing is flexing its military muscles. The Chinese government has invested heavily in modernizing its military, turning the People's Liberation Army into one of the most formidable forces in the world. It is asserting its claims in the South China Sea. This strategic waterway, through which a significant portion of global trade passes, has become a flashpoint. China's construction of artificial islands and military installations has raised tensions with neighboring countries. This has alarmed its neighbors. Countries like Vietnam, Malaysia and Brunei, which also have claims in the South China Sea, are increasingly concerned about China's aggressive tactics. They are looking for ways to counter China's growing power. Regional powers are enhancing their military capabilities and seeking new alliances. The Philippines and Taiwan are natural partners. They are both democracies. Their shared values and common interests make them ideal allies in the face of growing threats. They both share a commitment to a free and open Indo-Pacific. This vision is crucial for ensuring that the region remains a place where international laws are respected. They both face a direct threat from China. The Chinese government has made no secret of its ambitions to bring Taiwan under its control, and its actions in the South China Sea threaten the sovereignty of the Philippines. The Philippines has overlapping claims with China in the South China Sea. These disputes have led to numerous confrontations at sea. Taiwan is under constant threat of invasion. The Chinese military regularly conducts exercises simulating an invasion of the island. China has become increasingly aggressive towards both countries. Its actions are not just limited to military maneuvers. Economic pressure and cyber attacks are also part of its strategy. It has built artificial islands in the South China Sea. These islands, equipped with runways, ports and military installations, serve as forward bases for Chinese operations. It has militarized these islands. The presence of advanced weaponry and military personnel on these islands has turned them into strategic outposts. It has sent warships and aircraft into waters claimed by the Philippines. These incursions are a clear demonstration of China's willingness to use force to assert its claims. China has also stepped up its military activities near Taiwan. Large-scale exercises including amphibious landings and missile tests are designed to intimidate and prepare for a potential invasion. It has conducted military exercises. These drills are not just for show, they are a clear signal of China's readiness to use military force if necessary. It has flown warplanes into Taiwan's air defense identification zone. These incursions are a form of psychological warfare, aimed at wearing down Taiwan's defenses. This aggression has forced the Philippines and Taiwan to rethink their security strategies. Both countries are now investing more in their defense capabilities and seeking closer cooperation with each other. They have realized that they cannot rely on the United States alone for protection. While the US remains a crucial ally, the changing dynamics in the region require a more self-reliant and collaborative approach to security. They need to find ways to cooperate with each other. Joint military exercises, intelligence sharing, and coordinated responses to Chinese aggression are becoming essential components of their defense strategies. They need to create a united front against Chinese aggression. By standing together, the Philippines and Taiwan can better protect their sovereignty and contribute to the stability and security of the Asia-Pacific region. Official confirmation of a military alliance between the Philippines and Taiwan remains elusive. Despite the lack of formal acknowledgement, the relationship between these two nations is evolving in ways that are both subtle and significant. Beneath the surface, a tapestry of cooperation is being woven. This cooperation extends to various facets of military and strategic collaboration. The two countries are engaged in a delicate dance, strengthening their ties without drawing too much attention or provoking Beijing. Both nations are acutely aware of the geopolitical sensitivities involved and must navigate these waters carefully to avoid escalating tensions. Intelligence sharing is a cornerstone of this burgeoning relationship. The exchange of critical information allows both countries to stay ahead of potential threats. The Philippines and Taiwan are both on the front lines of China's grey zone warfare. This type of conflict involves a range of tactics that fall short of open warfare, but are designed to achieve strategic objectives. They regularly intercept Chinese communications and track the movements of Chinese vessels. This information is invaluable, providing real-time insights into Chinese activities. Sharing it allows both countries to better anticipate and respond to Chinese actions. Training exchanges are another key aspect of this cooperation. These exchanges provide opportunities for both militaries to learn from each other and improve their operational capabilities. Philippine and Taiwanese military personnel have participated in joint exercises. These exercises focus on humanitarian efforts such as disaster relief. They have focused on maritime security, disaster relief, and counter-terrorism. These areas are of mutual interest and benefit. These exercises allow both sides to learn from each other's experiences. They provide a valuable opportunity for cross-training and building a deeper understanding of each other's tactics and strategies. They also help to build trust and interoperability between the two militaries. Trust is a critical component of any alliance. There are also rumors of more sensitive forms of cooperation. While these are not officially confirmed, they suggest a deeper level of strategic alignment between the two nations. Some analysts believe that the Philippines may be allowing Taiwan to use its bases for refueling and maintenance. Others speculate that the two countries may be sharing technology and weapons systems. This kind of collaboration could provide both nations with a strategic edge. While these claims remain unconfirmed, they highlight the growing potential for deeper military ties between Manila and Taipei. A military alliance between the Philippines and Taiwan would be a significant development. This potential partnership could mark a pivotal shift in the geopolitical landscape of the Asia-Pacific region, where tensions have been steadily rising. It could reshape the balance of power in the Asia-Pacific. The strategic positioning of these two nations, coupled with their military capabilities, would create a formidable counterbalance to China's growing influence and assertiveness in the region. It would send a strong message to China. The alliance would signify a clear stance against Beijing's aggressive maneuvers, particularly in the South China Sea, where territorial disputes have been a source of ongoing conflict. It would signal that Beijing's aggression will be met with a united front. Joint military exercises and coordinated defense strategies would showcase the readiness and resolve of the Philippines and Taiwan to protect their sovereignty and regional stability. One of the most important aspects of this alliance would be the strategic location of the Philippines. Situated at the crossroads of major maritime routes, the Philippines holds a key position that could influence naval operations and logistics in the region. The country sits astride vital sea lanes. These waterways are crucial for international trade and military movements, making control over them a significant strategic advantage. These sea lanes connect the South China Sea to the Pacific Ocean. They serve as essential conduits for the flow of goods, energy supplies, and naval forces between the two bodies of water. China relies on these sea lanes for trade and energy supplies. The uninterrupted access to these routes is vital for China's economic stability and growth, as well as its military logistics. A Philippine-Taiwan alliance could potentially disrupt China's access to these critical routes. By exerting control over these sea lanes, the alliance could impose significant strategic and economic pressure on Beijing. Taiwan's advanced military technology would also be a major asset to the alliance. The island nation has invested heavily in developing cutting-edge defense systems that could enhance the overall military capabilities of the partnership. Taiwan has developed some of the most sophisticated weapons systems in the world. These include state-of-the-art anti-ship missiles, air defense systems, and cyber warfare capabilities. This includes missiles, drones, and cyber capabilities. The integration of these technologies into the alliance's defense strategy would provide a significant deterrent against potential aggressors. These systems could help to deter Chinese aggression. The presence of advanced weaponry and coordinated defense measures would make any hostile actions by China more costly and less likely to succeed. They could also be used to defend against a Chinese attack. In the event of a conflict, the alliance's combined military assets would be crucial in mounting an effective defense and protecting their territories. Beyond the military realm, this alliance would have major political implications. It would represent a significant shift in regional alliances and signal a growing resistance to China's influence. It would demonstrate the growing solidarity among countries in the region that are concerned about China's behavior. This unity could lead to stronger diplomatic ties and collective action on shared concerns. This could lead to greater cooperation on a range of issues. Enhanced collaboration on security, economic and political fronts would strengthen the region's resilience against external pressures. These issues include maritime security, economic development and human rights. By working together, the Philippines and Taiwan, along with other like-minded nations, could promote stability, prosperity and respect for international